Good morning and welcome back to the park. I see you are checking in for a little more unsolicited advice. I want to talk to you today in this beautiful morning about fear and emotions. I think a lot of what we do in our everyday life or how we react to things is based more on fear and emotions than it is on reality and logic. And I'll give you a for instance. Our stock market last couple of days, and this isn't really time dependent, the last couple of days has shown us a lot of fear, a lot of reaction to things that are going on in the news, maybe geopolitical or global unrest, war, things like that, economic factors that may give us conflicting views of what's going on with the state of the U.S. economy. And then people start buying or selling stocks based on their interpretation of those things. It's often not based in reality. It's often not logically concluded by the data at hand. And that's a problem. Warren Buffett taught us to not be emotional investors, but to really evaluate and value the companies that we want to invest in and then be in for the long term. Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway's average or median time of investing and holding a company is, simply put in their words, forever. And that's where you ought to be. So we've talked on this channel a lot about diversification, investing in an S&P 500 index fund, alternatively a NASDAQ 100 index fund, and that gets you diversified into either 100 or so companies or 500 or so companies that are among the best in the world. And because the Federal Reserve Bank changes an interest rate, that doesn't change the health of those companies. These are huge companies. So just because the Fed says I'm not going to lower the interest rate, or the Fed says I am going to raise the interest rate, or the Fed says I am going to lower the interest rate, that means absolutely nothing for most of these large companies in your diversified index. Yet you'll see people unloading the index. They start selling it. Oh my God, I got to get out of the market. Oh my God, I got to move. Oh my God, I'm going to lose all my money. It's not a casino. You're not here to win or lose money. You're here to make investments that will increase your wealth over time. You buy a company like Coca-Cola, you're not buying it so you could sell it next week. You're buying it for the long haul, because we know over the last 100 years that company has grown. And that is a powerful, strong company that dominates its industry. It's impossible to knock Coca-Cola off of its pedestal. Other companies have tried, and they have failed. You're investing in strong, high-value companies. You don't need to be looking at the stock market every day. You're in there for the long term, man. So I'm here to tell you today not to be fearful, not to be a trader, not to invest with emotionality. Use the brain that God gave you. Value your companies correctly. If you want to learn about valuation of companies, there's a professor from NYU Stern School of Business called Professor Demodoran, who has on YouTube for free all of his lectures. And they talk to you. These are the lectures that he gives at NYU for MBA graduate and undergraduate students. These are great lectures. He also has written a book, the little book of valuation, and he has on his YouTube channel, Professor Demodoran, if you just Google that, he has on his YouTube channel a chapter by chapter lecture series about that book. This is invaluable information if you're going to be an investor. Even if you're just working your retirement account and you're invested in diverse index funds, low cost, low fee, diverse index funds like a Vanguard S&P or a Fidelity S&P or a Schwab S&P or a NASDAQ 100 like QQQM is the ETF version, but you could get those from all the major investment houses. Even if you're just doing that, watching this series of videos by Professor Demodoran will go a long way to helping you understand what investing is really all about, and will help you begin to not invest with fear or emotionality. Have a great day. It's beautiful out. It's a good day to go for a walk through the park. It's a good day to enjoy nature. Nature has really a fantastic effect on your emotionality, a fantastic effect on your mental health. And walking around the park definitely helps your physical health. So be well. Come back soon. If you like this, subscribe and like, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.